Excuse me, Dr. Evans, do you have a few minutes? Dr. Evans, of course, what can I help you with? I wanted to discuss something I've been considering. Many students here work part-time, and I'm thinking about doing the same. I wanted to ask for your opinion and advice. Dr. Evans, that's a very common consideration for students these days. Part-time work can offer several advantages, but it's important to approach it thoughtfully. What are your main reasons for wanting to work? Primarily, I need to earn some money to cover living expenses. My family isn't well off, and I need to help pay for things like rent and food. But I also hope to gain practical experience and skills that will be useful after I graduate. Dr. Evans, those are indeed the two most common reasons students work part-time: earning income and gaining experience. Beyond just money and specific job skills, working part-time can also help you develop important soft skills like planning, time management, self-management, and communication. You'll also have the chance to expand your social network. If you interact with international customers, you might even improve your language skills. And having work experience on your CV can make a strong impression on future employers. Using your time productively is also a benefit. That sounds really positive, but I'm also worried about how it might affect my studies and health. Dr. Evans, that is a very valid concern, and perhaps the biggest potential drawback. If not managed well, part-time work can lead to fatigue, stress, and even affect your health, which in turn hurts your academic performance. There's also the risk of encountering scams or fraud, especially if you're new to the job market. Some jobs, particularly those with late hours like at convenience stores, carry safety risks. So how can I work part-time without letting it negatively impact my main goal, which is studying? Dr. Evans, excellent question. The key is balance and making smart choices. First, always remember that your studies are your priority. Plan your schedule carefully. University credit systems often allow for flexible class arrangements. You could try to schedule classes in the morning when you are most alert and allocate afternoons or evenings for work. It's generally best if your work finishes before 9 p.m. to allow time for rest and preparing for the next day. Use tools like diaries or reminder apps to help you stick to your plan. Self-discipline is crucial. Dr. Evans, second, be selective about the job you choose. Ideally, find something that relates to your major or helps you develop skills relevant to your future career. For example, an IT student might work at a computer repair shop, a pedagogy student could be a tutor, or a business student might work in sales. However, even seemingly unrelated jobs can teach valuable skills. Research the job and employer thoroughly, looking for clear and transparent information from reputable sources. Dr. Evans, third and very important, take care of yourself. Make sure you still set aside time for rest, relaxation, exercise, or hobbies. Your health is the most important thing. Be cautious of job offers that seem too good to be true or ask for upfront fees, as these are often scams. Thank you, Dr. Evans. That's very helpful. What are some common jobs students do, and what are their specific pros and cons? Dr. Evans, there are many options popular among students. Let's look at a few mentioned in the sources. Serving at cafes or restaurants, this is very common. Pros, it's relatively easy to get this type of job without prior experience. It's excellent for developing communication and behavior skills. By interacting with many different customers, you can earn hourly pay, usually between 20,000 to 30,000 VND per hour, and often receive tips, which can significantly increase your income. The hours can be flexible, allowing you to choose shifts that fit your study schedule, including evenings or weekends. It also teaches time management and multitasking, especially during busy periods. Cons: the work can be physically demanding, requiring you to stand for long periods. There's often pressure during peak hours. You'll have to deal with various customer types, including difficult or unreasonable ones, which requires patience and calmness. Serving slowly can lead to complaints. You might have to work on holidays or TET. Sales assistant, also a popular choice. Pros: flexible shifts are often available. You can work in various fields like clothing, fast food, or electronics. There are many opportunities, especially in supermarkets. Pay can be good, either hourly, over 20,000 VND per hour, or a fixed monthly salary, 2 to 4 million VND, depending on hours. You learn sales and customer interaction skills. Cons. Like serving, it can involve long hours of standing. There might be pressure to meet sales targets. Tutor or teaching assistant. This is a good option, especially if you excel in a subject. Pros. The pay is often higher than labor-intensive jobs, ranging from 100,000 to 200,000 VND per session. It helps you solidify your own knowledge and develops teaching skills. The time can be quite flexible and arranged around your study schedule. Cons. You need strong knowledge in the subject and the ability to explain it well. There can be pressure if the student doesn't make progress. It requires patience, dedication, and good teaching ethics, especially when tutoring younger students. Convenience store worker. This is another common job. Pros. Often involves working in a modern, climate-controlled environment with clear procedures. You can learn skills like managing cash and inventory. Flexible shifts are usually available, and you can choose ones that fit your schedule. During quiet night shifts, some students even manage to study or learn English. Cons. You might be required to work overtime or night shifts. There's pressure involved in cashiering and inventory. Importantly, working at convenience stores, especially during late-night shifts, carries significant safety risks. These stores can be targets for robbery, assault, or harassment, and staff might not be able to defend themselves, particularly female employees or those working in pairs without security. This risk can be quite alarming and even lead employees to quit. Also, working late nights can affect your concentration the next morning. That gives me a much clearer picture, Dr. Evans. The safety risks at convenience stores sound quite serious. Dr. Evans, they are, and it's something you must consider seriously if you look at such jobs. Remember to always evaluate the potential risks alongside the benefits for any job you consider. Your safety and well-being are paramount. I understand. Thank you so much for your detailed advice, Dr. Evans. I feel much more prepared to make a decision now. Dr. Evans, you are most welcome, Mai. Do your research, listen to your instincts, and prioritize your studies and health. Good luck with your job search.